The world flag for 10 billion people, the survival cost is 3,000 billion a week for emergency food hamper weekly and water, living costs and emergency equipment, tents and sleeping stuff and cooking stuff and all first aid stuff and all that. 3,000 billion a week. So for 10,000 billion people, the survival sum is 3,000 billion a week. Again, I repeat, for 10 billion people, the survival sum is 3,000 billion. 3,000 billion space money, 3,000 billion quadrant money, which is the equivalent to $1 or €1. So for 100 quadrant you can get a food hamper. Yeah? That's my example. So for 10 billion people, the survival sum is 3,000 billion. So that is the survival sum for the human race for 10 billion people. For the eternity of mankind, for the eternity of the human race. If the human race went to 20 billion people, the sum would be 6,000 billion. That is the survival sum for the human race, for the future of eternity, for the future of infinity, for the future of mankind, for the survival of the human race. That is the sum. The survival of the human race for every country, in every country on the planet, the survival sum for 10 billion people is 3,000 billion a week, every week, 52 weeks a year, every year for the next 100 years, next 1,000 years, next 1 billion years, next 1 trillion years, next 1 infinity of years. That is the sum for infinity, for the infinity survival of the human race. That is the survival sum. Basic living needs. Food hamper, water for a week, living costs for a week, and survival equipment for a week. That is the basic survival sum. That's minus everyone, the finance of a home for everyone. That again is in my book. This is the bare sum, survival sum. So again, I repeat, for 10 billion people, the world population is 6.5 billion to 7 billion. If the world population was 10 billion people, the survival sum is 3,000 billion a week. If the world population was 20 billion people, the survival sum is 6,000 billion a week. If ever the world population went up to like 100 billion people, the world population of 100 billion people, the survival sum is 30,000 billion a week. I have gone up to 300 billion people, and that survival sum is 90,000 billion a week. So going back to our existing starting point of 10 billion people is easy. 10 billion people, the survival cost for 10 billion people is 3,000 billion. The survival cost for 20 billion people is 6,000 billion a week. If you have a pen and a piece of paper, the survival cost for 10 billion people a week, world population of 10 billion people, the survival cost is 3,000 billion a week, every week, 52 weeks a year for the future of mankind. I've done it. I'm Herbert Hexon, I'm a mathematician, I'm codename Special Agent, I'm part of private vault security, that is part of a private security vault system for this project. I'm ZXI International Security Corporation for a corporate security. It's not international world security, I'm not Superman for the world. It's part of a security system for this private corporation, which is ZXI. It's a private corporate corporation, and ZXI, when certain finances are available, we would help people in need in small little projects and pilot schemes, and we will do some good work throughout certain places in the world, and we will give food hampers, waters and equipment to people who need it, people who are desperate and people who are in very trying situations. We will do many good projects. We will put some publicity towards certain things when we're sure that it's the right thing and it is the correct and runs alongside the image of ZXI. ZXI is a private PFMC company. It will never belong to any government or monarchy. It is a future corporate corporation. It is a peaceful corporation. It is a security corporation, a technology corporation. It was designed by me, Herbert Hexon. I'm a mathematician and a security expert and a computer administrator technician, similar to a computer programmer. And I'm also a mathematician. And this is the sum and the formula, and this is Project IQ, the survival of the human race, part of a project for the survival of the human race, for the future of mankind, and the survival of man and womankind, for the future survival of eternity and infinity. I'm a mathematician. My book, Project IQ and Project IQ, Project 1X, second working title, will be for will be republished every year, every 6 months and every year, and mathematicians and companies, water companies and food outlet companies will certainly take notice. It is the survival guide for the human race, for the future of the planet Earth. It is the survival sum for the future of planet Earth. I'm a mathematician. For 10 billion people, the weekly survival sum is 3,000 billion every week for eternity. 52 weeks a year for the next 100 years, next 1,000 years, next 1 trillion years. That is the sum, and it will always be the sum for the basic living needs and survival needs for 10 billion people. That is above the estimate of planet Earth in 2013. If planet Earth went to 20 billion people, the sum is 6,000 billion a week. I've done it. Time is clicking on this. I'm Herbert Hector Hexon. I'm a mathematician. Planes are flying over. This is live recording, ZXI. Thank you very much. This will be on a website and internet and on his channel and all that. The book will be published late 2013-14 plus. Thank you very much. Herbert Hexon, ZXI. Thank you very much. This is codename 0Z1. Thank you. Goodbye. Good luck. Stay positive. Never give up. This is I've cracked the code for human life. I've cracked the code, a survival plan for the future of the human race. Thank you very much. Never give up. Good luck. I wish you every happiness. Life's a race against time. Don't waste time. Be good. I wish you every happiness. Take care.